31. West Africa. 1. Where? Africa. When? 4,000 years ago to 400 years ago. West Africa is divided into different types of land, from desert, like the Sahara, Sahel, dry land, savanna, dry grassland, and rainforest. The Sahara was a good source of salt, which was needed to preserve foods and keep people healthy. It was traded for salt using a process called silent barter. Thousands of years ago, Africa's climate grew drier, and people were forced into smaller areas. They then began building villages and forming extended families for protection. People worshipped their ancestors and nature, or animism. This reflected people's reliance on nature to survive. The Nok people were the first to learn how to make iron. They used iron weapons to conquer other people and iron tools to clear more land for farming. Population began increasing throughout West Africa. 32. West Africa. 2. At a young age, girls and boys joined age sets, groups of people around the same age. Ghana was the first large empire in West Africa. Its rulers controlled the gold and salt trade and made it illegal for ordinary people to own gold nuggets. In the end, the empire was overthrown by a people from North Africa called the Almoravids. The Empire of Mali was founded by Sundiata. Its most famous ruler was Mansa Musa, who made Mali famous during his journey to Mecca. Musa was a Muslim. Mansa Musa was a great supporter of education in Mali. He paid for many schools and libraries. Mali was eventually attacked by the Tuareg people, and it lost much of its land. Songhai was the last great empire in West Africa. It was ruled by Sunni Ali and Askia the Great. Eventually, it was conquered by Morocco, which used guns and cannons to defeat Songhai's army. 33. West Africa. 3. As there was no written language, people relied on storytellers called griots to remember and pass on the stories and history. The Sundiata is a story about the history of Mali. The Dawi is a story of the history of Ghana. Sculptors created masks and statues, which were used to help people worship their ancestors. African weavers made special cloth called Kente Cloth, which had bright colors and complicated patterns.